Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Drow Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
Jason Osborne?
Jason Osborne,
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Dinner's on Lloyd tonight.
There you go. Perfect. I don't know if Lloyd knew that.
Well, he does now. Opening tip is going to be controlled by the Railers. Grunder jumps center. It goes over to Isaiah Bowers. Railers in their home whites with red lettering trimmed in green. Green numerals trimmed in red. Hop inside out to Bowers. Down to the baseline to Grunder. Grunder kicks back out top of the key to Garrett. Isles over on the far side to Fry. Near side now wing Bowers.
Just as Coach said, matchup 2-3, 1-2-2. Wildcats trying to trap a lot of the passes that are coming from the Railers, but so far the Railers have done a good job of handling that pressure. Got to find those gaps.
Back on top to KJ. Can he start for what he does last night? Nope, off to the right side, no good. Grunder tipped it back out, and Bowers tracked it back down. So again, you talk about it. Ben doesn't get the rebound, but the Railers keep possession.
Yeah, and he did a lot of that last night where he didn't get the rebound, but somebody else did, and more importantly, Albert O did not get it.
Isaiah turns from 14, up and good.
Yeah, that's where you got to have Isaiah, either Hop or Isaiah at the free throw line against this type of zone. He can be open, and if you got a guy that can make it at the free throw line, the Railers could be pretty successful tonight.
For Normal West, Dante Ruffin, a 6'1 senior. He holds near the top of the key at the free throw line, turning from 15 and getting the friendly roll is 6'4 senior Richard Simpkins, and he gets the Wildcats on the board. We're tied at 2.
Gonna remember that name from last year. Remember 22 also, Josh Robinson, the 6'2 senior guard. And then remember the big guy, 45 underneath, John Sherman, 6'7 and a junior.
Isles holds on the right side now, wing to Bowers. 6:20 to go first quarter. We're tied at 2. Inside out, good ball movement by the Railers. KJ from the left side for 3, up and good.
And zero hesitation right now from Fry. And you can expect that after 6 threes last night. He took one early in the game here and missed it, but that again was no hesitation. And I think Coach is kind of giving him the green light here lately. He's been shooting the ball really well.
Railers up 5-2, and KJ with that 3 now has 60 in his career, and he just broke a tie with Brock Werner and Brian Cook. So anytime you're passing on Brian Cook, anything in the history, pretty good moment.
Well, yeah, one of only 2 basketball players, as we're looking up there on the wall, retired here at Roy S. Anderson. So yeah, you've done something pretty well.
He's now tied with another name from the past, Chad Cravata, with 60 in their career. 5.5 to go in the first quarter. Railers on top 5-2. Hop at the free throw line, kicks it out to Garrett for 3. That's good.
Yeah, inside out. And Coach talked about it. That's what they were going to work on today in the shoot-around this morning. And so far it's worked well for the Railers.
Railers jump out to a quick 8-2 lead. Last night it was an early 9-2 lead on the strength of 3s from Isles and Fry. So the Railers are getting the outside shot here tonight early on. On the right side to Nate Beal. Back on top to Robinson. Left side to Ruffin. Kick it back over to Simpkins. Down low to Sherman. Try to kick it over to the free throw line, but there's a steal by the Railers. And after the turnover, the Railers look to stretch their lead from 8-2. Underneath, Grunder kicks back on the baseline to Isles. Now to Hop. Inside to Isaiah, turns at the free throw line, back to Hop, over to Garrett. KJ, long three on the way again, doesn't go down, but KJ does, and KJ will go to the line shooting three. First foul of the night on 6-foot senior Nate Beal for the Wildcats.
Nice ball movement so far for the Railers, Jeff. Ball whipping around the zone, and right now the Wildcats can't keep up with the way, as fast as the ball is moving. We've been able to get it inside. We've been able to attack. We've also been able to get it to the three-point line where Fry and Isles have been able to knock a few down. So what I think you're going to start to see, though, a little bit more is as we continue to shoot the ball well from the outside, Grinder's going to get a few around the basket.
KJ makes the first. KJ makes the second.
I think Fry was on that list of signees today, too, wasn't it?
He was for baseball for Lincoln College as well.
Yeah, and then Coach Tony Thomas's boy was on there for heading over to Lincoln College.
KJ 3 for 3. Railers up 11-2. KJ came in a 73% free throw shooter, so that will only improve. Also, as the Railers as a team hover near that 80% mark. 4:20 to go in quarter number one. Railers with an 11-2 advantage. Drive on the right side, kick it back out now to Robinson. Robinson on the left side. Three on the way from Beal, left it way short, tracked down by Grunder. Railers doing a nice job of keeping the Wildcats to just one shot. Hop's going to drive the lane. Almost carried it, stuck under the basket, needs to get some help. Instead, it's taken away by the Wildcats, stolen by Ruffin.
Aaron just couldn't really control that dribble too well, and just got in a bad place and had to turn the ball over there for that. But you like the push of the basketball, the transition, Aaron trying to push it. Looked like he had a few numbers, but just kind of couldn't get the handle on the ball.
Foul for the Railers. As going to the line will be Simpkins for the Wildcats. Makes the first one.
Nice looking player. I mean, I don't know about his skill in his game, but 6'4", about 190-pound senior. Nice athletic body. You can see he's already been around the rim there, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So you can see why the Wildcats have got some talent on this team.
There was a little confusion on who the foul was on. They did give it to Isaiah Bowers, so the first on the sophomore. 3:52 to go. With those 2 free throws, Wildcats cut it to an 11-4 lead for the Railers. Grunder's inbound pass is knocked away, so Ben will be inbounding from probably the worst spot on the floor, down in that far corner.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
He goes home run, and he throws it away. And now the danger thing about that is with it out being touched is Normal West gets it right back in the exact same spot in the far corner. If you're familiar with Roy S. Anderson, it's right down as you would be heading to the tunnel where the Railers go to their locker room.
Right by the water cooler.
Now water cooler's seen its better days every once in a while. 3:52 to go, Lincoln on top, 11-4. We want to thank the Eaton Corporation, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Friendship Manor for their sponsorship of Railer basketball this season. Beal on top, hands off to Robinson. Robinson watched by Bowers, now to Ruffin. Back to Robinson, the lefty for three, front of the rim, no, tipped back out. Robinson gets it back. Beal will try a three. It's on the way. It won't go down as it bounces around top. Everybody up there fighting for the rebound. Kyler Stork comes down with the rebound, and Stork delivers.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what the Railers have been doing a good job of is boxing out and rebounding. And that time we gave up too many offensive rebounds, and the timeout for Coach Alexander on a place you don't want to catch it, right past the timeline and right on the corner. An immediate trap for the Wildcats. Looks like it's just a 30, I think, but you've seen a lot already that the Wildcats want to trap immediately wherever that basketball is.
3:22 to go. Railers up 11-6, and you talk about it, Josh, and I know we've talked about it this season. For how many years have we watched the Railers invite other teams just over half court near the sideline, and so you get that double team plus the half court line, sideline, really know where to go, and Garrett just got stuck and had to call timeout.
Yeah, and you got to understand you can't pass it there too. You know, it wasn't all Garrett's fault. It looks like it because he caught the ball there, but somebody had to pass him the ball to get there. So it's not like he dribbled up and stopped there. We got to be better right now. A couple turnovers and a timeout from for the Railers when the Wildcats started to put on a little bit of pressure.
After the timeout, Garrett hands off to Hop. Double team comes to him.
Quick ball movement and get away from this pressure. We've got all the ball was all the way on this one side for a couple passes, and Isaiah caught it and took a couple seconds to think about what he's going to do, and then when you do that, you're going to have two guys on you immediately.
And it's not like a surprise because Coach talked about it last night. Every time, wherever the ball goes, two Wildcats are going.
Right.
Fry with the dribble after it was knocked out of bounds. Isaiah, the free throw line over to Hop. Hop goes by his guy, goes baseline, lays it off to Isaiah,
nice.
Front of the rim, good.
Great job by Hoppy. Went baseline, and against this defense, if you can get baseline, the middle's going to be wide open, and that's exactly what Hoppy did. Laid it right to Bowers, and Bowers had a nice little layup right over the front of the rim.
13-6. Railers with the advantage, 2:40 to go. Inside to Stork. Stork brought it down. Held ball, alternating possession, goes to Normal West. And I think we've seen that more this year than we've seen in a lot of years, where the big guys down low are bringing it down, and the Railers, give them credit, they're taking advantage and forcing the turnovers and the tie-ups.
Yeah, that more people are, bigger guys are bringing it down, or the Railers are aggressive when they do bring it down, one of the two. But yes, it has worked so far this year for the Railers, especially last night against the big guy from Griffin.
3 from the corner by West is no good. KJ goes high for the rebound and then slipped out of his fingers, and I think Coach Alexander is asking the official if there might not have been a little contact causing KJ to lose it out of bounds. But whatever the case, with 2:22 to go, it'll be Normal West inbounding baseline.
Yeah, and KJ went up nice and high and somehow got hit somewhere because he lost it out of his hands, and really it was hard to see from the contact from here, but there must have been a little bit of something.
Stork baseline jumper from 10 feet is a little too strong, and it's going to go out of bounds. And boy, from our angle, I think we caught a break because as Robinson was going with it, Isaiah
laid a football block on Robinson, and that helped the ball go out of bounds, and so did Robinson.
Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter, Railers up 13-6. Hop at the top of the key now, right side in the corner to Grunder. Railers swinging around the perimeter. And again, you got to have quick ball movement against this Wildcat defense. You cannot stand. Coach talked about it again last night. If you think and don't, if you're thinking it's KJ's three will not go down.
Quick catch too.
If you're thinking, you're going to be a step behind.
Yeah, you're right. And the Railers have done a couple times where they're stopping and thinking and have gotten trapped. But that time, Railers did a good job of just moving the basketball quickly and found Fry for a wide open three. Just couldn't get it to go.
3 from the corner is no good. And Garrett Isles gets the rebound in front of Stork, and now Garrett will work the ball into the front court with the help of Grunder.
Yeah, got to use that middle guy. There we go.
Hop, 16-footer, up and good.
That's the shot. Ooh, and a technical for Coach Couples, as on the possession before, his shooter got hit in the corner.
Yeah, he got.
And he's complaining a little bit about that. They called a three-point shot for the Railers. So when Fry got hit, they called it 3 free throws, and Couples wanted the same thing when his guy got hit after the fact that Hoppy hit that free throw line jumper. And that's big as Hop hits the first free throw, because Aaron's not been shooting the ball well from that spot. He's historically in the last 3 years been very good from 15 feet.
Hop makes them both, makes it 17-6. And
now Coach Couples has got to sit down the whole game. Not that he's been up roaming the sideline at all anyways, but.
Well, it might be more apropos for tomorrow night, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so tonight certainly isn't couples night.
No.
Bowers for 3. Back rim, no. Isaiah tracks down his own rebound, had it knocked away, and then a foul is going to be whistled. That's going to go against 6'1" senior Dante Ruffin. That'll be the third team foul already. 1:01 left in quarter number 1, and the Railers have already gotten out to a 17-6 lead.
Yeah, it'd be nice to close this quarter, up 11 now. See if you can get it to about a 15-point lead going into the second quarter.
KJ.
Keep using that middle man, and Hoppy or Bowers, whoever's there.
Isles over to Fry. And then another reach-in foul is going to be whistled on Ruffin. He picks up 2 quickly. And, I don't know if this was like this when you played, Josh, but you're right out there in front of the official and everybody. You get called for a reach-in. 30 seconds later, you do the same thing. Yeah. You can't be surprised if they call another one.
Not a lot of traffic, so the ref's got a pretty good view of it.
40 seconds to go. Railers up 17-6, first quarter. KJ at the volleyball line, bounces his free throw line to Isles, now right wing.
I think they'll probably hold for one here as the Railers down to 29 seconds.
KJ leading the way so far with 6. Hop and Bowers each with 4. Down to 20 seconds. Between the circles to Isles. Garrett surveys the situation, now brings it near side to Bowers. Inside to Hop, turns from 14. No good, tries to grab his own rebound, ball loose, and then a foul is going to be whistled underneath on the rebound.
2 on Isaiah.
Foul goes on Bowers. Second on the team, second on the sophomore. Bryson Kirby will check in, first substitute for the Railers. He will replace Bowers, 5.7 to go. Railers up 17-6.
Yeah, and that's some of the fouls he's been committing lately, Jeff, are those ones that are way on the other side of the court, or just silly fouls that are not going to keep him in the game, and we definitely need him in the game.
Robinson's shot at the end of the quarter will not go, and that's how we end our first quarter. Lincoln up 17-6. We'll be back with the second quarter in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Railer Basketball this year brought to you by AAA Windows, Siding, and Doors, Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, and the Grimaldi Law Office. Railers with a 17-6 advantage, and the basketballs. We start the second quarter along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. KJ Fry in the corner, 3 on the way, 3 up and good.
Yeah, KJ still feeling it from last night. It's at his second 3 tonight, Jeff, and he's had 2 other ones that look pretty good too. So this zone is, if you can shoot the ball well and you've got a couple guys that can attack from the free throw line, you're going to have a good night against the zone like this.
Railers already up 26. 3 from West is no good. Fight for the rebound. Up and good off the glass is Ryan Huber into the contest.
Yeah, I thought Ben did a good job of boxing out there, and like 33 was Kyle Stork was all over Ben's back, and then Railers didn't get the call.
20-8. Hop pulls up from 17. Good. 22-8. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Down the lane is Robinson, and the Railers reach in. Do they get the tie-up, or do we get a foul?
Jump ball.
Alternating possession gives it back to the Wildcats.
Railers 5 of 9 in the first quarter, Jeff, for 56%, and 2 of 5 from three-point land, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. .650 to go. They dump it down. The ball is tipped away into Isles. Another turnover by the Wildcats. 6:40 to go, 22-8. Railers the lead. And you know, Josh, you talked about Hop. Remember where he's kind of been struggling a little bit with that 15 to 18 footer. He's hit a couple tonight, and he's such a good shooter that we could see that turn around where now he's going to hit everything. Yeah, we need to. Coming down the stretch with the competition the Railers are going to see in the late stages of their schedule.
Hop at the free throw line, bounces with the no-look to Grunder off the glass, good.
We talked about it right there, Jeff. The Normal West has got to extend on our shooters, and that time Hop found Grunder. As you said last night, Gavin needs to find Bowlby right around that area, and Grunder, nice job.
Stork, jumper from 12, won't go down. Will he be going to the line? Officials still trying to make up their mind. Foul's going to be on Bryson Kirby. That'll be Bryson's first. And it will send 6'6" senior Kyler Stork to the line shooting 2. Stork already with a basket in the first quarter. 6:03 to go. Railers on top 24-8. First one on the way is up and good. Thank you goes out to Railer sponsors, including Rick Ham, your State Farm insurance agent, Lincoln IGA, and the Carpet House. We certainly thank them for their sponsorship. 24-9.
Jeff, Wildcats shoot 2 of 10 in the first half, obviously 20%. 0 of 7 from three-point land and 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Both go down for Stork, 24-10. Hop. Now over to Kirby. Back to Bryson. Now to Isles. Bryson on the far side gets to Hop, gets his defender up. Swinging around, Garrett thought about it, was just a little out of his range, so he fires it over to Bryson off the back of the rim. That's no good. Rebound down to Brett Kirkwood, a 6'3" senior down court. Nice catch by Huber. Throws it back into Stork, but Ben Grunder's there to cut off the baseline, and the Wildcats are forced to push it back out. Robinson. Huber again thought about the 3. Turnaround, back rim, no. Ball loose. Grunder comes up with it.
Yeah, good job by Grunder, and also Hoppy underneath there battling in the boards, and Grunder came up with that one. See if we can get that ball back to Hoppy at the free throw line and get it down to Grunder. Keep that kid quiet, yeah.
That probably is her dad's fault.
Always is.
4:50 to go. Inside to Hop at the free throw line, back out to Garrett. Steps into it, 3 on the way, rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound onto the Wildcats, so the Railers staying onto that 14-point lead, but not able to stretch it out. Here's a 3 from the left side. That's going to be no good. Nice. Again, there's Grunder with the rebound.
Yeah, Ben going up high, too, going to get that ball. You love to see guys that want to rebound. They want to go get the ball. We try to tell our guys all the time, be selfish about one thing in basketball, and you can do that by being a selfish rebounder. And right now, Ben's doing a good job of going and getting it.
Double team over to Fry. Now back to Hop. Here comes another double team. Dangerous pass caught. Grunder turns. High arcing shot from about 10 is good.
Boy, and a tough shot, too, because Stork goes 6'6", and he had a nice hand in Grunder's face, and Grunder put a little extra arc on it and right through the bottom.
26-10, baseline jumper, that's no good. Bryson Kirby did a nice job on the box out, grabbed the rebound. Halfway through quarter number 2, Railers up 26-10.
Well, amazing what you can do when you box out, Jeff. You have a better position, and guys are starting to go after the ball a little bit more.
Bryson, a long 3, that's off no good. Rebound down to the Wildcats. You know, we talk about shooting being contagious. Is rebounding contagious?
Well, I think so. I think Coach has probably hit it harder a little bit more this year than he has had to in the past when you've had, guys like Gavin and Bolby and, even going back to when I was in school, we were 6'9", 6'7", 6'6", 6'4". You didn't have to, it didn't seem we worked on rebounding very much because we had the size and there weren't a lot of people that could rebound with us. But this year is, the size of the team is different, and you've got to work on the things that are going to make you successful. And if you continue to give up offensive rebounds, you're not going to, you don't get the ball back.
So after the tie-up, KJ will pull it from 17, left it way short, too close.
Yeah, he's got to get back behind the three-point line.
3:10 to go. Railers still with that 16-point lead here in quarter number 2. Wildcats kick it back out to Kirkwood, down to Stork, over the top of the zone, looking to make a move. Nice job by Hop as he knocked it away from behind as O'Brien tried to drive baseline. 3 minutes exactly in first half, and it's 26-10.
Well, you can't complain about the defense so far.
No.
10 points given up. Normal West not shooting the ball well from the outside, not shooting the ball well from around 15 feet either, and the Railers give them credit. They've done an excellent job on the boards, giving them I think they had one offensive rebound for a putback.
Ball's kicked by KJ, so it'll stay with the Wildcats. Kirkwood inbound in front of the Railer bench. 2:47 to go. Railers up 16 first half. O'Brien brings the dribble over to Robinson. Robinson back to O'Brien. Down low to Simpkins. Simpkins turns, jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Stork with the rebound, and that'll roll good.
Yeah, as I talked about the rebounding, Stork comes in and gets an offensive putback, but...
Well, you talk about the size. Stork at 6'6". 2:15 to go. Railers up 26-12.
Well, Simpkins at 6'4", too. That's definitely outsizing the Railers.
Isles. Now to Kirby.
Kind of gone away from getting hopped at the free throw line and letting him work there. We've cranked up a lot of threes lately here, and we haven't been able to hit very many.
Working around quickly to Hop on the baseline, back to Bryson, into Ben. Grunder in the lane, kicks back out. Oh, it's thrown away. Steal by the Wildcats going in with an off-balance shot. It won't go down, but O'Brien will go to the line shooting 2 after the foul by Garrett Isles. Garrett's first, 4th team foul. The 6'1" senior O'Brien at the line for his first free throws of the night. 1:49 to go. First free throw up and good. Railer basketball this year brought to you by Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors and Lincoln Heating and Cooling. We certainly needed a lot of that over the past couple of nights.
Yeah, it might be even worse tonight, they're saying, if they could get any.
O'Brien, second one up, Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Grunder. 26-13, Railers with a 13-point lead. Quickly into the front court. KJ thought about a three, drove in on the baseline, now kicks it back out to Hop at the top of the key. Hop turns from 14, shot it a little too hard. Rebound to the Wildcats. Robinson quickly along the far sideline. Into the front court. Jumper, corner, three, long. Isles had the rebound, had it taken away by Stork, who throws it off the glass. Count it, and he's fouled. Foul underneath on the Railers. I think they got Ben Grunder. Server Ben, that's his first 15 foul. And Stork's free throw on the way is going to roll good.
Yeah, don't think anything too fast here. The Railers have given up a couple points on a run now, and especially right before the half, you don't want to do that.
Pass, trying to get it into the front court. They break the pressure. Hop's going to go strong, high off the glass, and it's good.
Yeah, good job by Aaron. We needed a two-point basket. Way too many outside shots so far for the Railers. Aaron had to get back to get into the basket, and that time he did.
Minute to go. Railers up 28-16. Driving baseline, cut off. They get it out to O'Brien. O'Brien underneath Stork, wide open, and he missed it.
Nice contest by Grunder.
Ben comes out with the rebound. Again, that's one of those where it got there way too easily.
Yeah, it was easy, but to give credit to Ben, he didn't just take for granted that the guy was going to make it. He went up and contested the shot, and ultimately Stork missed it, and credit Ben for that.
Looks like the Railers going to hold for one as we're down to 33 seconds. Lincoln with a 28-16 lead. Now the double team forces Garrett near the timeline. Out to Grunder in the corner. Back to Garrett. A little bit more what they were doing at the beginning of the game. They'd kind of gone away from it. Grunder on the right side.
Go in the corner if you don't have to.
Down to 15. Back to Garrett. Over to Bryson Kirby. Now back to Isles, who hands to Hop with 8 seconds. Railers up 12. Got to watch the time with 3, with 2. Are they going to get a shot off? Hop turns and it floats up. Not sure if it was blocked or just slipped out of his hand, but it did not go the way we wanted to end the half. But halftime, Railers have the advantage. Lincoln, 28. Normal West, 16. We'll be back with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in just a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.